Putha, you are staying with grade 8, December before December, third term, model paper edition. You are staying with the first class of it. Right. So, Putha, this is the third term model paper pack. So, this is the tute for the December before December. Why we call it as December before December? Because, Putha, we are starting the month of December before the December month. Why is that? Because your third term examination, most of your third term examination will be held on the second week of the December month. So because of that, Putha, we are putting our classes and we are just doing the December before December project, third term model paper. We are discussing 4 third term model papers. And today I'm going to start actually the first day, it is a fourth model paper, right? Fourth model paper. I'm starting from the fourth model paper. Today, fourth model paper, part 1. So you have to understand the fact that, Putha, the structure of your paper is consist of 2 parts, right? 2 parts, part 1 and part 2. In part 1, there are 20 short questions. Per short question, there are 2 marks. So 2 into 20, there are 40 marks for your first paper. First paper means part 1, right? In part 2, Putha, first question is compulsory. For the first question, there are 16 marks and you have to choose 4 questions out of 6 questions. For that 4 questions, 11 marks each, 11 into 4, 44. So 16 plus 44, 16 plus 44, 60 marks. So 60 plus 40, 100 marks, right? Okay, turn on the chat, put a heart on the chat if you are ready for the discussion of the model paper number 4, part 1. Put a heart on the chat if you are ready for the discussion. Nice. Of the chat. And I know there are so many new students here. Putha, I shall explain each and everything about our classes meanwhile doing the seminar. And also, Putha, my all pupils, we have informed them about the third term model paper discussion, December before December project very early in our classes. Because of that, most of the past pupils, they already have this tute with them and they are joining with my classes. And also, you can also gain this tute within 3 days to your home. And shall explain all the things and timetable and how our class is happening. If you miss the live class, you can come to our repeat classes. And also you can watch the class recordings from our website. And also we have an app as well. So many things. Do you know, Buddha? We have completed all the theory parts for the grade 8, and we are ready to start the grade 9 at the end of the December. Before that, we are conducting this third term model paper edition, mean the classes for the December month, for the December before December, right? And also, do you know, after we completion of a unit, we have මේ unit test එකක් තියලා පන්තියේ වැඩිම ලකුණු ගන්න 10 දෙනාව තෝරලා after completion of a month there is a monthly test, right? And we are finding the top 10 students who are getting the highest marks. We are conducting examinations online. There are so many options in our class. I shall explain each and everything with you. Meanwhile, I'm doing the class. We shall go to the class right now. Okay, the first question. Let's see the first question. Okay. And also you need to know about the structure of the paper, Pudha. Your third term examination, your exam paper is consist of two parts, part 1 and part 2, right? Part 1 and part 2. So with the part 1, there are 20 short questions, 2 marks each. So 2 into 20, 40 marks, right? In part 2, Putta, first question is compulsory. For the first question, there are 16 marks. Then you need to choose 4 questions out of 6 questions. So 11 marks per each. So 11 into 4, 44. So here it is 60 marks. So 40 plus 60, 100 marks. Okay. Right. We shall go to the first question of your model paper number 4. Right. Okay. So here, Putta, fill in the blanks. Abhi 4 game patang aragena 4, 3, 2 heme. And Putta, from the third paper onwards, ilaga paper there will be a timer class. In the timer class, we make you to write the paper on time, and you have to submit the answers. There is a particular method. You have to submit the answers. There is a form. Once you submit the answers, we find the top 10 students who have got the highest marks in the class as well. Okay, we shall see the first question. Fill in the blanks. There is a number pattern here. What is the number pattern? By just referring to this series of numbers, what you can see, 6 into 2, 12. The 6 plus 6, 12. 12 plus 6, 18. 18 plus 6, 24. 24 plus 6, 30. Right? We have to add 6 for the previous term. Number pattern. So 30 plus 6, it is 36 should be here. 36 should be here. So what is the general term of the above number pattern? By referring to this number pattern, we can see, Putta, right? Multiples of 6 ne 6 into 1, 6. 6 into 2, 12. 6 into 3, 18. 6 into 4, 6 into 5, 6 into 6. So the general term should be 6n, right? If I put 1, T1, first term is 6 into 1, 6. If I put 2, T2, second term, 6 into 2, 12. If I put 4, T4, fourth term, 6 into 4, 24, like that. So the general term of this number pattern is 6n. So the multiples of 6, right? Okay. Shall we go for the second question? Putta, you have to understand that before you are coming to the paper discussion, definitely you have to do the paper and come. Since this is the first, as this is the first class means the first class of our December project, and there are plenty of new students here. Because of that, that is the reason I did not conduct the timer class. Otherwise, in a timer class, I make you to write the paper on time, and you have to submit the answers for us, and we'll find the top 10 students. Then I discuss the paper, but as today is the first day, that is why I did not do that. Okay. Okay, find the value of this. Putta, let's see. Right. Okay, just tell me minus 1 to the power 1. What is the answer? It is minus 1. Minus 1 to the power 2. What is the answer? Minus 1 into minus 1. Okay. Before this, you need to have the proper understanding about the sign conversions. Sign conversion. Putta, plus into plus, it is plus. Minus into minus, it is plus. You can remember this If you multiply the same signs, plus into plus or minus into minus, it is plus. Put up plus into minus, it is minus, and minus into plus, it is minus. You can remember this if you multiply the different signs, plus into minus into plus, that is minus. Right. So minus into minus 1, minus into minus plus. Sorry, 1 into 1 plus 1. All right. So minus 1 to the power 3, what is that? Minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1. So here minus 1 into minus 1, minus into minus, plus 1 into 1, 1, plus 1. Now plus 1 into minus 1, plus into minus, minus 1 into 1, 1. Then minus 1 into the power 4, what is that? Minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1. So here it is minus 1 into minus 1, it is plus 1. So minus 1 into minus 1, it is plus 1. Plus into plus plus, 1 into 1, 1. Now you got the point, Pudha. If the index, then what do you mean by the index? Then, for example, Pudha, then 2, right, okay. 2 to the power 2 is 4. No? Right. This we call it as the base. This we call it as the base. This we call it as the index. And this is the value. So here you can understand the fact that if the index is a odd number, if the index is odd number, answer is minus 1. Here you can understand if the index is an even number, it is plus 1. Index එක even නම් plus 1. Index එක even නම් plus 1. Index එක odd නම් minus 1. You can understand the pattern. All right, okay. Right. So what I have to solve is, let's solve the problem right now. මම මේ පැහැදිලි කිරීමක් කරේ මේ නේද? Right, let's solve the problem now. Minus 1 to the power 20 plus minus 1 to the power 21. So minus 1 to the power 20. 20 is an even number. So minus 1 to the power 20, it is plus 1. Plus minus 1 to the power 21. 21 is an odd number, right? Is odd number. So it is minus 1. So here it is plus 1, right? Plus into minus, minus. So minus 1. So plus 1 minus 1 means 0. Plus into minus, minus. So the answer is 0. Turn on the chat. Put yes to the chat if you can understand properly. Put yes to the chat if you can understand this properly. To the point. If you can understand to the point. All right. Okay, off the shot. Shall we go to the next question then? We shall go to the third question. You have to find the value A and B here. You have to find the value A and B here. What you can see is, Putha, this is a straight angle. Make up this straight angle. Right? Then if I take this angle is a straight angle. Straight angle means 180 degrees. So A plus 140 is equal to 180. I can say it's a straight angle. So here I can isolate A, or I can make the subject as A. This 140 is a disturbance, so I can eliminate this 140 by subtracting 140 from this side of the equation. If you subtract something from one side of the equation, definitely you have to subtract the same amount from the other side of the equation. So A is equal to 40 degrees. And here the angle A and the angle B, you can see they are vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles. This angle is equal to this angle and this angle is equal to this angle. Vertically opposite angles. So I can say B is equal to A. A means 40. So what is the reason? Vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles. So A equal 40, B equal 40. Turn on the chat. Put yours to the chat if you can understand properly. New students, I will explain each and everything about our classes. Wait for it, huh? Okay, of the chat. Puta. Puta. You know this is a circle. What do you mean by a chord? Chord means a line joining two points on the circle. Line joining two points on the circle, that is a chord. By a chord, a circle is split into two parts. Circle splits into two parts. This part and this part, we call them as segments. What do you mean by a chord? A chord is a line joining two points on the circle. By a chord, circle splits into two parts. They are segments. Major segment, minor segment. I can say this is major segment. And this is a minor segment. මෙන්න මේ arc length එකට අපි කියනවා පුතේ මෙන්න මේකට කියනවා අපි minor arc. මේක minor arc. This arc length we can say major arc. Major segment එකේ ඉන්න arc length එක major arc. Okay. What do you mean by sector of a circle? මම ඔක්කොම පොඩ්ඩක් මෙතන මතක් කරගන්නම් ඔයාලට. Sector of a circle. Sector of a circle. Sector of a circle කියන්නේ මොකක්ද? හරි. බලන්න ළමයි. If this is the center, මම මෙහෙම කෑල්ලක් කපලා ගන්නවා. අර පීසා එකෙන් කන්නේ අපි කෑල්ලක්. අන්න පුතා sector of a circle. මේ ඉන්නේ minor sector of the minor sector, major sector. මෙහෙම කැපුවොත්. Right? So පුතා sector of a circle means a part of the circle which consists of two radii and one arc length. Mean the sector of a circle. Right. So in this figure, I can say what is the name of chord of the circle. So PQ is a chord, line joining two points on the circle. Shade the minor sector. This is the minor sector here. Turn on the chat. Put yes to the chat if this is crystal clear. Of the chat model again. The app එකෙන් ආවේ නියමයි. අපේ ඇප් එකක් තියෙන අද ක්ලාස් එකේ ඇප් එකෙන් ගොඩක් කට්ටිය ඇවිල්ලා ඇත්තේ. ඇප් එකෙනුත් එන්න පුළුවන්, වෙබ් එකෙනුත් එන්න පුළුවන්, ලින්ක් එකෙනුත් එන්න පුළුවන්. හරි බලන්න පුතේ. And new students, wait for it. I will explain everything for you. Just wait for it. Choose the correct answer for 5y plus 2y. 5y plus 2y. 5y plus 2y. Just imagine y means y can orange කියලා හිතන්න apple කියලා හිතන්නකෝ. හරි 5 apple plus 2 apple 7 apple. එහෙම නැත්නම් මේ I can take y outside. So here 5 plus 2, right? මේ 4. y into 5 5y. y into 2 2y. So here it is y into 7. That means 7y. එහෙම හිතන්නත් පුළුවන්. 5y plus 2y means 7y. Right. Okay. Next question. In this solid, which is made by using given net. By using this given net, what is the solid object that we can create? Oh, what is that? The two triangular faces and three rectangular faces. What is that, Pudha? Prism. What is it? Prism. Right. How many vertices? What do you mean by vertices of a solid object, Pudha? What do you mean by vertices? What do you mean by edges? What do you mean by faces? How many faces in this object? Here we can see 1, here 2, here it is 3, here it is 4 and 5. There are 5 faces. What do you mean by edges? Edges means Putha, the place where two faces of the faces meet. මේ බලන්න මේ face එකයි meet වෙන්නේ මෙයා මේක edge එක. Sorry. මෙයා තමයි edges කියන්නේ මේ. හරි. මෙයා edge එකක්. මේ face එකයි meet වෙන්නේ මේකේ. මෙයා තමයි edges කියන්නේ මේ. මෙයා තමයි edges කියන්නේ. හරි. මෙයා තමයි edges. හරි. How many edges Putha? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Hurry. Number of edges 8. Number of faces 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5, right? 1 2 3 4 5. Hurry. 5 sorry, 5 faces, huh? Hurry. 1 2 3 4 5. Number of vertices. What do you mean by vertices, Putha? Vertices are the points where 3 edges meet. Meaning vertices are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So number of vertices 6. The Euler's relationship पे මතකද පුතේ? V plus F is equal to E plus 2. මේක satisfy වෙනවද කියලා බලන්න. P plus F කියන්නේ 6 plus 5 11. කරවල දුනා අපිට. 1 2 3 4 5. Okay. Edges 1 2 3. Edges පුතේ 9, right? Edges 9. ඇයි මේ 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 ඇයි මෙයා 9. මේ බලන්න මේ V plus F 6 plus 5 11. It was E plus 2 9 plus 2 11. Right? Okay, how many vertices are there? There are 6 vertices. How many faces are there? There are 5 faces. There are 5 faces. Hurry, you have to do this simplification. In order to do this simplification, you need to have the proper understanding about improper fractions and how to convert the improper fraction for its mixed number and how to convert the mixed number for its improper fraction. What do you mean by an improper fraction? For example, Buddha, what do you mean by an improper fraction? Look at this fraction. This is the denominator, this is the numerator. Here you can see the numerator is larger than the denominator. If it is an improper fraction. An improper fraction we can write as mixed number. How to convert this improper fraction to its mixed number? 21 divided by 9. How many 9s for 21? 2. 9 into 2, 18. What is the remainder? 3. For this we call it as quotient. For this we call it as the quotient. For this we call it as the remainder. Remainder. So the whole number part of the mixed number is this quotient. And the denominator of the fraction part is this remainder. This remainder. And the denominator is 9. ඔක තව සිම්ප්ලිෆයි කරන්න පුළුවන් 1 over 3 කියලා. මම නිකන් මේ ඔයාලට තේරුම් ගන්න මේ කියන්නේ. ඒතර මෙයා බවට පත් කරගන්න පුළුවන්. හරි. දැන් මෙහෙම දීලා තිබුණොත් මික්ස් නම්බර් එක දීලා තිබුණොත් එයා කොහොමද අපි එයාගේ improper fraction එක බවට පත් කරන්නේ? Denominator multiply by the whole number and add the numerator and put the denominator here. මේ 9 into 2 18. 18 plus 3 over 9. හරි. So 21 over 9. එහෙනම් මෙයා බවට පත් කරන්නත් මෙයා බවට පත් කරන්නත් පුළුවන් වෙනවා. Right. So here 2 1 over 4 into 4 over 15. Right. We have to convert this mixed number to its improper fraction. So what I can say, denominator into the whole number plus numerator over 4. We have to multiply that by 4 over 15. So 4 into 2 it is 8. So 8 plus 1 it is 9. So 9 over 4 into 4 over 15. Now we check, are there any common factors between numerator and denominator? මෙයාගේ numerator එකත් එක්ක මෙයාගේ denominator. Are there any common factors? Are there any number which is divisible 9 and 15 both? Yes, 3. How many 3s for 9? 3. How many 3s for 15? 5. Then මේ දෙන්න බලනවා. හරි 4 and 4 both are divisible by 4. How many 4s for 4? 1. How many 4s for 4? 1. So 3 into 1 3, 1 into 5 5. So answer is 3 over 5. Turn on the chat. Put yes to the chat if you can understand properly. And also put new to the chat if you are a new student, Buddha. Put new to the chat if you are a new student. Nice. Okay, off the chat. Buddha, my past pupils, because all, not this, sorry, this one. My new students, they do not know about our class and they do not know anything. No. But my past pupils, we have informed them earlier. Put a heart to the chat if you have this tute with you and joining with this class. If you have this tute with you right now, third term model paper pack, put a heart to the chat. New students are තියෙන විදියක් නැහැ. පරණ කට්ටියට තියෙනවා. ඔයාලට inform කරා කලින් of the chat. Let me explain about the classes right now, Buddha. So you have to understand the fact that for now we have almost complete the theory part that is regarded for the grade 8 English medium. Now we have started our month of December. What we do there is discussing third term model papers and make you ready for your third term examination. Okay. So this is the tutorial for the month of December, but early December project. We call it as early December project. Because we start the December month earlier, right? This is the timetable. Let's see the timetable. What is it? So there will be 6 sessions for the December before December. Our class fee is 2000 rupees. For the class fee of 2000 rupees, you will receive this tutorial to your home without any cost, without any additional charges, just only 2000 rupees. You will receive this tutorial to your home. There are 4 model papers here, and I will discuss all the 4 model papers with you. Even though if you miss any class, you can watch class recordings from our website, and also there is an app as well, but the website is perfect here right now. Let me show the website. We have a lot of options in our classes. There are exams and ඉස්සරහා තියෙන exams timer class එකක වෙලාවට ලියවලා rank කරලා discuss කරන්නේ. Let me show our website. Pute, this is our website. Once you come to our classes, after you pay the class fee and everything, right, you have to create an account in my website from the WhatsApp number that you have sent us the receipt. After you එක පස්සේ අපි කියලා දෙනවා මේ අලුතෙන් ආපු කට්ටිය කලබල වෙන්න එපා. Let me show. When you go to the here grade 8, there will be a separate session for the early December. So here there is a separate site for you. Here you can see Buddha, when you click the paper under day 1 කියන එක day back with I back with under day 1 2025 11/26 paper එක click කරාම paper එක එනවා. answer sheet කියන එක click කරාම answer sheet එක එනවා. පේනවද? back. recording කියන එක click කරාම recording එක එනවා. දැන් මේ වෙලාවේ recording එක මේක එනවා. හරි back වෙන්න. right. අන්න day 2 paper day 3 ඔය විදිහට මෙතන update වෙනවා ඔක්කොම. ඉස්සරහට මේ rankings update වෙනවා. rank අපි ඊළඟ model paper එකේ ඉඳලා ranking කරමු. හරි. ටයිම ක්ලාස් එක වෙලාවට ලියලා rank කරාම මෙතන top 10 ranking පව upload වෙනවා. Can you see that? හරි. එතකොට අපේ tutor එකේ ඉන්න option එක. එතකොට පුතා results ගත්තත් දැන් your parents can watch නේද? නිකන් ඉන්න ලාඩි sharamudushan.lk එකට ගිහිල්ලා අපේ results බලන්න. Here you can see our all level results. 3682 A passes previous year, right? Hurry. Here the name, school, and the index number, everything we have given. And the model name of the third පල්ලෙහාට ගියාම videos තියෙනවා result videos, after result videos. It was term test videos. There are a lot of things you can see here. So we have proven the success of our classes from results. Right. So you can come to our classes, you can join with the December before December project, and you can continue our classes. You can continue the classes from grade 9 onwards. Right. And also there is option for example, if you are a new student, you may have missed some lessons in your school. Or school එකේ some lessons miss කරොත් එහෙම. miss වෙලා නම් ඔයාලට මේ study packs වලින් ඔයාලට ඕන lesson එකක් මම උගන්වපු මේ live classes වල ඒවා bundle කරලා වෙනම තියෙනවා. ඒවත් ඕනනම් අරගෙන බලන්න පුළුවන්. වෙනම අරගෙන බලන්න පුළුවන්. There are so many options. So you can understand about the scale of our classes. And also you need to know that this is not a single output. Again, you can only just see me, but you have to understand that there is a team behind me, right? A team behind me working for this, right? Not only me. So here you can see my team. Some are missing here. So there are a lot of members are working for your classes, right? To answer your calls, to send the tutorials to you, right? And to maintain the website, to maintain the app, right? And there is another here software engineers as well. There is IT section. There is a typesetting section. Different academic staff, everything there. So you have to understand a lot of people are working for this output. So our class fee is 2000 rupees, right? And you can join with our December before December project. If you want to continue my classes, if you are a new student, you have to join this WhatsApp community right now. Make community right now join වෙන්නම ඕන. If you find any difficulty for joining this WhatsApp community, what you have to do is you can see this number. You have to put a WhatsApp message to this number, put hi to this. It is a WhatsApp bot. Let me show that. මේක bot කෙනෙක් ඉන්නේ automatically reply කරනවා. හරි. මේකට hi කියලා දැම්මහම grade එක select කරගන්න automatically එනවා. Let me show the video. හරි. ඊට පස්සේ medium එක automatically select කරගන්න එනවා. ऑप्शन කෙන එක ක්ලික් කරලා ඔබ බලන්න. මේ තිරයේ දිස්වන දුරකථන අංකයට හායි යනුවෙන් WhatsApp මැසේජ් එකක් යොමු කරන්න. ඔබ මැසේජ් එකක් යොමු කළ විගස ඔයාට මේ විදිහට ඔටෝ රිප්ලයි එකක් එනවා. මේ ඔටෝ රිප්ලයි එකේ ඔයාට අදාළ ශ්‍රේණිය තෝරගන්න. ශ්‍රේණිය තෝරාගත් පසු ඔයාට අදාළ මාධ්‍ය තෝරගන්න. ඔබගේ මාධ්‍ය තෝරාගත් පසු ඔබගේ පන්තියට අදාළ සියලු විස්තර ඔබට ලබා ගන්න පුළුවන්. හරි. ඒකේ තියෙන කමියුනිටි එකට ජොයින් වෙන්න. The fact is you have to join this WhatsApp community right now. Right? YouTube එකද මේ community එකට අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම join විය යුතුමයි. හරි. දැන් මේ community එක වැටෙන්නේ Zoom එකේ ඉන්න කට්ටියට විතරනේ. අනිත් කවුරු හිටියොත් එහෙනම් ප්‍රශ්නයක් තියෙනවා නම් මෙන්න මේකට hi කියලා දාන්න. hi දැම්මම grade එක auto select කරගන්න වෙනවා. ඒක ඊට පස්සේ medium එක select කරගන්න. ඒතර community group link එක එනවා. ඒකට join විය යුතුමයි. Okay. Okay. Okay, brother. We shall go to the problems now. Okay, so I have told everything about, not everything, there are so many things I need to tell as well. මේකත් පෙන්වන්න. දැන් ඔන්න බලන්න පුතේ ඔයාලට දැන් grade 8 වලට ගියපුවාම දැන් අපේ exams තියෙනවා කියලා කිව්වනේ මම. පුතේ ඔයාලට වෙනම report book එකක් හැදෙනවා මේ. මේ බලන්න මේ විදිහට report book එකක් හැදෙනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ මේ exam results ටික ඔන්න first exam එකේ ලකුණු මෙච්චරයි. මෙහෙම මේ report book එක තමයි මේක ළමයාගේ. බලන්න මේ මෙච්චර පිළිවෙලකට අපි මේ හැම එකක්ම ඕගනයිස් කරලා තියෙනවා. මේ ඊට පස්සේ ටියුට් ටෙස්ට් කියන්නේ monthly test එකට. ඒ ටෙස්ට් එකේ විභාග තියෙනවා අපි online. ඊට පස්සේ ඒවල ලකුණු මේ විදිහට අප්ඩේට් වෙනවා. දැන් grade 8 වල ඉඳලා ඒ වැඩ ටික වෙනවා. හරි එහෙනම් පිළිවෙලට පන්ති ටික එන්න විතරයි තියෙන්නේ. ටියුට් ගෙදරට එනවා. කොහෙවත් යන්න එන්න මොනවත් නැහැ ළමයි. අම්මට යන්න ඕනෙත් නැහැ. ඔයාලට කොහෙවත් යන්න ඕනෙත් නැහැ. ගෙදරට වෙලා නිදහස ඉගෙන ගන්න විතරයි තියෙන්නේ. ඔයාලා තව පොඩ්ඩක් චූටි හින්දා අම්මලට පොඩ්ඩක් බලන්න විතරයි තියෙන්නේ. බලන්න පුතේ. The set x is 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13. nx කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? Number of elements of the set x. nx means number of elements of the set x. Wow. How many elements? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not 41. So it is wrong. 7 is an element of x. මේ e අකුරෙන් කියන්නේ element එකක්. 7 is an element of x. x කියන කුලක element එකක්ලු 7. Yes නේ පුතේ මේවා elements කියන්නේ. x ගේ elements මේවනේ. So this is correct. Right? Okay. Shall we go for the next question? Location of the point A is 30 from north to west. North to west. හරිනවක denote කරන්න මෙන්න මෙහෙම. N30W. හරි. North to west 30 degrees. North to west 30 degrees. So we can draw something like this. Hurry. And here we shall say this is 30 degrees. And it says 25 meters away from O. So 25 meters. So this is the point. So here you can understand. So this is the point. A. Buddha. Let's see. There are 7 blue pens, 5 black pens, How many blue pens? 7. How many black pens? 5. How many red pens? 2. All pens kiyada? 7 plus 5 kiyane 12, 12 plus 2, 14. Find the probability that randomly taken out a pen is a black. Randomly ganna pen a black වීමේ probability එක. Out of 40 pens, how many black pens? 5. So 5 over 14 is the probability. 5 over 14. 5 over 14. Because there are 14 pens. Out of 14 pens, there are 5 black pens. So the probability is, right, 5 over 14. Puta, sign conversion. I told you, ne? Puta, plus into plus, it is plus. Minus into minus, it is plus. You have to understand the fact that if you multiply the same signs, it is plus. Minus into plus, it is minus. Minus into plus into minus, it is minus. If you multiply the different signs, it is minus. So here it is 0.32 minus 5.8. So minus 3.2 minus into minus plus 5.8. පාටෝක ඔන්නම් දැන් මේ minus අයිති මෙයාට. මේ plus අයිති මෙයාට. ඔන්නම් පද දෙක මාරු කරලා ලියන්න. ඒතර plus 5.8 minus 3.2 කියලා ලියන්නත් පුළුවන් වාට. ඒතර 5.8 minus 3.2. It is 2.6. So plus 2.6 plus ලිව්වත් එකයි නැත්ත් එකයි ඉස්සරහා ඉන්න plus අපි ලියන්නේ නැහැ සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ලිව්වා කියලා ප්‍රශ්නකුත් නැහැ. plus කියලා ලියන්නත් පුළුවන් නොලියා ඉන්නත් පුළුවන්. We shall go for the next question. Puta, find the date and the time of the country which is situated plus 8 time zone when the Greenwich time is 6:45. 6:45 කියලා 24 hour format එකෙන් තමයි දීලා තියෙන්නේ මේ. එතන මේ තමයි Greenwich time එක. Number zone එක 0. එතන plus 8 ගේ time එක නේද? You have to add 8 hours for this. You have to add 8 hours for this. Right? 8 hours for this. 8 hours and 0 minutes. So here it is 45. So here it is 14, 20. Then මේ ඇවිල්ලා AM නේ පුතා මේ 6:45 AM නේ මේ අපි 24 hour format එකකින් ලියලා තියෙන්නේ. එතකොට මේක 8 ගත්තාම මේක දැන් Wednesday නම් මේකත් Wednesdayම තමයි පුතා. මේකත් Wednesdayම තමයි. හරි. එතකොට Wednesday. I can write Wednesday 14:45 කියලා 24 hour format එකකින් ලියන්නත් පුළුවන්. නැත්නම් 14 කියන්නේ 14 minus 12 2 නේ. 2:45 PM. මෙහෙම ලියන්නත් පුළුවන්. හරි. මෙහෙම ලියන්නත් පුළුවන්. Right? Turn on the chat. Put yes to the chat if you could understand properly. Proud new student කෙනෙක් බලන්න. Manuti, turn on the mic for Manuti. Manuti, I'm turning on your mic right now. Manuti, you can talk right now. Manuti, can you understand the questions I have? Manuti, are you na? Manuti, hello, karanda. Manuti, Puta, you can talk. If you talk, I can hear. We can hear.
Yes.
Can you understand the problems that I have discussed so far?
Yes.
Okay, what's your school and where are you from?
Sumedha College.
Where?
Baliveri.
Okay. Okay, Puta, okay. a scale diagram, which is drawn to the scale 1:400. What do you mean by the scale 1:400? 1:400 means if I draw one unit in the scale diagram, that represents 400 units in the actual diagram hari මොකක් හරි. ඒ කියන්නේ scale diagram එකේ 1 unit එකක් represent කරනවා 400 units actual length එක. length එක හරි length එක දැන් මෙතන හරි. ඒතර here you have to understand 1 centimeter in the scale represents 400 centimeter in the actual length. So 1 centimeter scale length represents 400 centimeter actual length. So 9 centimeter represents 9 times what 1 centimeter represents. So 9 into 4, 36 and do zeros. And Puta, we can convert this to meters. We know 100 centimeter is equal to 1 meter. So here I can write 36 into 100. 36 into 100 තමයි 36,000 3,600 sorry. So here it is cm. So here 36 instead of 100 centimeter I can put meter. So 36 meter. Or if you divide this by 100, 36 meter. Shh. Turn on the chat. Can you understand? Let's see the chat. Turn on the chat. Can you understand? Of the chat. If you want to join our classes, for now, what you have to do is join the WhatsApp community. That's all for now. In the community, we will inform how to pay the class fee, everything there. If you want to come to our classes, the first thing you need to do is join the WhatsApp community group. That's all what you have to do right now. Okay. When it is making a certain type of fertilizer, it is mixed two chemicals, A and B, to the ratio 2:3. Then there are A, B, and C, right? We need to find A is to B is to C. So A is to B, it is 2:3. B is to C, it is 4:1. What we have to do here, you can understand me. The main common one. Right. We are taking the least common multiple of 3 and 4. How to find the least common multiple of 3 and 4? Very easily. ලේසියෙන් LCM එක හොයන්න කොහොමද? මේ දෙන්නගේ highest number එක ගන්න. එයාගේ multiples බලන්න 4 into 1 4. එයා divisible by 3 ද බලන්න නෑ. 4 into 2 8. එයා divisible by 3 ද නෑ. 4 into 3 12. Is it divisible by 3? Yes. So 12 is the LCM of 3 and 4. ඒ කියන්නේ 3 ගෙනුයි 4 ගෙනුයි දෙන්නගෙන්ම divisible වෙන කුඩාම number තමයි 12 කියන්නේ. Right. When B is 3, A is 2. එහෙනම් when B is 12, what is A? මේ 3 into 4 12. එහෙනම් 2 into 4 8. ඇයි equivalent ratio ගන්න අපි එහෙමනේ පුතේ. මේකේ when B is 4, C is 1. එහෙනම් when B is 12, C is what? 4 into 3 12. එහෙනම් 1 into 3 3. So this is the simplest ratio between A is to B is to C. A is to B is to C. Camille. Next question. Let's go for the next question. From a rectangular shaped lamina with the length 20 centimeter and the breadth is 10 centimeter, an isosceles triangular part is cut off, shown as is the figure. Find the area of the cut off part. Okay, so here you can understand there are two lines, that 10, 10, then here should be 10 also. Here should be 10. So this is a right angle triangle, right? We have to find the area of that. How to find the area of a triangle? What is the equation? Area of a triangle is equal to half into base into perpendicular height from the opposite side of the base. H perpendicular height to the base කියලා කියනවා. ඉතින් අර දැන් මේ බලන්න half into. If I consider this as the base, so 10. හරි. The perpendicular height drawn from the opposite vertex of the base. මෙයාගේ opposite vertex එක මෙයා. එතකොට මෙයාගේ ඉඳලා මේකට දෙන perpendicular line එක 10. So how many 2s for 10? 5. Pi into 10, 50. So it is 50 centimeters square. All right. Area of this rectangular triangle. Okay. Right. We have to write this expression as a product of two factors. Okay, let's see. 8x square y minus 12xy square plus 4x square y square. When I consider the numeric parts of these algebraic terms, හරි බලන්න ළමයි, algebraic expressions actually. දැන් මේ බලන්න මේකේ ගත්තොත් එහෙම 8 12 4. එතකොට මේකේ highest common factor එක වෙන්නේ 4 නේ. I can take 4 out. And also පුතා I can take xy, right? xy. හරි. මේ බලන්න 4xy කාගෙන්ද multiply වෙන්න ඕනේ? මෙයාව ලැබෙන්න. මේ 4xy මේ 8 ලැබෙන්න 4 should multiply by 2. x square ලැබෙන්න xy x square y ලැබෙන්න x, there should be x, right? මෙතන 2x මේ 4 into 2 8 x into x x square into y. Now here minus, no, here plus අපි ඉල්ලන්න නැතුණු plus. ඒතර plus minus කෙන් තමයි multiply වෙන්නේ minus ලැබෙන්නේ. ඒතර 4 12 ලැබෙන්නේ 3 xy square, so it should be y. නේ? හරිනේ? Plus into minus minus 4 into 3 12 xy into y xy square. Here it is plus, no, so plus should be multiplied by plus, right? 4xy, I need 4x square y, so you need to multiply by xy. 4x into x x square, y into y square. So we have written this in as a product of two terms, two factors. Sorry, a product of two factors. Here you have to find the x, puta. You know, in any polygon, sum of the exterior angle is 360 degrees. එක දන්නවනේ. දැන් මේ බලන්න, දැන් මේ පෙන් එක මෙහෙම තියෙනවා. දැන් මේ තියෙන exterior angles නේ පුතා. When you extend the side of a polygon, මේ extended side එක ඊළඟ side එකත් එක්ක හදන angle එක තමයි අපි exterior angle එක කියන්නේ. දැන් මම මේක මෙහෙම දික් කරොත් ඊට පස්සේ මේක මෙහෙම දික් කරනවා. අර මෙහෙම යන්න ඕන. මෙහෙම. හරි. right. දැන් බලන්න මේ. දැන් පෙන් එක මෙහෙම තියනවා මේ. මෙහෙම කරගෙනවා, මෙහෙම කරගෙනවා, ආයෙ මෙහෙම කරගෙන එතනට මෙනවා. initial position එකට එනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ 360 කරගෙන. So the sum of the exterior angle of a polygon is 360. So I can say x plus 125 plus 125, it is 360. What is the reason? Sum of exterior angle of a polygon. Okay, so here it is x plus 125 plus 125, it is 250. I want to make x as the subject, so I need to eliminate this 250. In order to eliminate this 250, I subtract 250 degrees from this side. If you subtract one thing from one side of the equation, you need to subtract same thing from other side of the equation. So Ex is 110 degrees. Puta, we have to find the perimeter of the given figure. බලන්න හොඳට හරිද? Perimeter. Perimeter means, what do you mean by the perimeter? Perimeter means total outer boundary distance of a closed plane figure. Total outer boundary distance. මේ බලන්න මේ. ඔන්න මෙයා 9. මෙයා හරි. දැන් මෙයාත් 9 නේද පුතා? අයි මේ. මෙයා 6, මෙයා 3 නෙවෙයි. මෙයා 6, මෙයා 3. Right? Now I can say here it is 6. Here it is 3. That means this is 9. හරි. ඒතර මෙයාත් හරි මෙයාත් හරි. ඊට පස්සේ බලන්න මේ මෙයා දන මෙයා. ඒත් 9 නේද පුතේ? You can understand, right? Then if I draw something like this. හරි. Here you can understand it. දැන් මේ මෙයා plus මෙයා කියන එක 9 කියලා තේරෙනා නේද මේ? මෙයා plus මෙයා. ඒතර මෙයා plus මෙයා. It is 9. Right. ඊට පස්සේ මෙයා plus මෙයා මේ. මෙයා 6, මෙයා 3. 6 plus 3 9. You have to add 9 4 times. So it is 4 into 9. Then මේ බලන්නකො මේ. If you have to add 2 3 times, what is the answer? 2 plus 2 4, 4 plus 2 6 නේ. ඒක ලේසියෙන් ගන්න පුළුවන්. If you have to add 2 3 times, thrice of 2 6. Then here for example, hurry, 3 plus 6 6 නේ. If you have to add 3 2 times, it is twice of 3. Likewise, if you have to add 9 4 times, 4 times of 9. I'm ලේසියෙන් ගන්න පුළුවන්, right? දැන් මෙයා 9, මෙයා 9, මෙයා plus මෙයා 9. ඒතර මේ දෙන්න 9 හරි. මෙයා plus මෙයා 9. Right? You can find the perimeter like that. Before you come to the paper class, actually you have to do the paper and comma. Otherwise, there will be no any use of the discussion. Order of the rotational symmetry of a parallelogram is 2. The number of the bilateral axis of the symmetry of its. දැන් මොනවද මේ order of the rotational symmetry කියන්නේ මොකක්ද? දැන් මේ බලන්න parallelogram එකක් ඉන්නේ. හරිද? Parallelogram. හරි. පොඩි මම ඔයාලට rotational axis මේ rotational symmetry ගැන කියන්න හදන්නේ. හරි. What do you mean by the rotational symmetry? Rotational symmetry කියලා කියන්නේ මම මේක 360 degrees කරගෙනකොට මේ initial position එක මේකනේ. initial position එකත් එක්ක කීපාරක් coincide වෙනවද? මේ බලන්න මේ. දැන් මෙහෙම කරගුවම ඔන්න one time coincide වෙනවා 1 360 degree කියන්නේ මම දැන් ආයි මෙතන දෙන්න බෑ. එහෙනම් 2. ඒතර rotation axis of order of rotational symmetry is 2. දැන් මෙන්න බලන්න එහෙම තියෙනවා. 360 කරගෙනකොට ඉනිෂියල් පොසිෂන් එකත් එක්ක කීපාරක් කොයින්සයිඩ් වෙනවද මේ? ඔන්න 1 2. එතකොට ඒක හරි. ඊට පුතේ බයිලැටරල් ඇක්සිස් ඔෆ් සිමෙට්‍රිස් නෑ නේද මේකේ? මේකේ අපිට පුතේ බයිලැටරල් ඇක්සිස් ඔෆ් සිමෙට්‍රිස් නෑ මේ නෝමල් පැරලලොග්‍රෑම් එකේ. අපි දැන් මෙහෙම නැමුවත් එක මතක පිහිටන්නේ නෑ. හරි. රොම්බස් එකේ නම් තියෙනවා. මේකේ නෑ. So පුතා in a parallelogram the bilateral axis of symmetry of which is 0. හැබැයි රොම්බස් එක ගත්තොත් what do you mean by the rhombus පුතා? රොම්බස් කියන්නේ පැරලලොග්‍රෑම් වර්ගයක් තමයි. අර සමචතුරස්‍ර ස්ක්වයර් එකකට පයින් ගැහුවාම හැදෙන්නේ රොම්බස් එක කියලා හිතන්න පුළුවන්. හරි. ඒ කියන්නේ all sides are equal. Opposite sides are parallel and all sides are equal. ඒකේ නම් axis of symmetries දෙකක් තියෙනවා නේ. ඒක ප්‍රශ්නයක් නෑ. ඒක මෙන්න මේ axis ඔස්සේ නැමුවාම එක මතක පිහිටනවා. මේකෙත් මොකද මේකෙත් මේ පුතේ rotational symmetry එක 2ම තමයි. ඉතින් අර වගේම තමයි. කරකල බැලුවාම පේන අපිට 2ම තමයි. හරි. Turn on the chat. Put yes to the chat if you can understand properly. Can you understand properly? Okay. Off the chat. Website name එකක් ගැන අහනවා. Website name එක ඉතින් isharamudushan.lk එහෙම නැත්නම් ims.lk. මුලින්ම website එකට ගිහිල්ලා මොනවත් කරලා වැඩක් නැහැ. ඉස්සලම community එකට join වෙන්න. app එක කියන්නේ පුතේ ඔයා අපි class එක ආවට පස්සේ ඔයා වෙබ් එකත් පර්ෆෙක්ට් කරගන්න ඕනේ. වෙබ් එකත් පර්ෆෙක්ට් කරාට පස්සේ වෙබ් එකට ගිහිල්ලා account හදලා ඔක්කොම කරාට පස්සේ අපේ app එකක් තියෙනවා IMOS app කියලා. එතකොට ඔයාගේ class එක පටන් ගන්නකොට notification එක එනවා. මේ live class start soon කියලා එනවා. ඒක ක්ලික් කරාම class එකට join වෙනවා. ඒ වැඩ ටික වෙනවා. ඔය ඔක්කොටම කලින් ඔයා ඉස්සලා පන්තියට එන්න ඕනේ. ඉස්සලා පන්තියට ඇවිල්ලා වෙබ් එකට ගිහින් පස්සේ class ඇවිල්ලා root එක අරගෙන වෙබ් එකට register වෙලා ඊට පස්සේ තමයි app එක ගැන බලන්න ඕනේ. හරි. මේ app එක තියෙන්නේ පෙනුනට අගල. මේ තියෙන අපේ IMOS app. ඒක දැන් මුලින්ම ඒකට ගිහිල්ලා වැඩක් නැහැ ඔයා. ඉස්සලම ඔය ක්ලාස් ෆී කියලා පන්තියට එන්න ඕනේ. ඇවිල්ලා ඉස්සලා වෙබ් එකට ගිහිල්ලා account එක හදලා perfect කරගන්න. මේක account හදන්න බෑ ඒක. ඊට පස්සේ හදපු account එකෙන් මේක log වෙන්න ඕන. log වෙලා ඉන්නකොට ඔයාලා notification එක එනවා ක්ලාස් එක පටන් ගන්න කලින්. හොයන්න බෑ back වෙලා. Okay, පුතා. Here it says when I divide. ඔන්න බලන්න when I divide. දැන් ඉස්සලා ඔක්කොම කලින් මෙහෙම කියනකො දැන් මේ ඔන්න A over B equal C කියලා තියෙනවා නම් පුතේ මට මෙන්න මේ දෙන්න ස්විච් කරලා A over C equal B කියලා ලියන්න පුළුවන්. මේ දෙන්නව ස්විච් කරන්න පුළුවන්. So කොහොමද සර් එහෙම කරන්නේ? දැන් මේ බලන්න මේ A into A over B equal C නේ. හරි cross multiply කරා කියලා හිතන්න. B into C equal A into 1A. හරි if I divide both sides of the equation by C අන්න B equal A over C නේ. එහෙනම් A over B equal C ඉන්නවා නම් මේ A over C equal B කියලා ලියන්න පුළුවන් කියලා තේරුම් ගන්න ඕනේ. හරිද? හරි. right. So පුතේ correct the board. එහෙනම් ඔන්න 5 over 8 is divided by which number? ඒ number එක මම x කියලා ගන්නම්. x equal 2 and half. එහෙනම් තේරුම් ගන්න ඕන කාරණේ තමයි 5 over 8 divide by 2.5 is equal to x. പറഞ്ഞേ x is equal to 5 over 8 divide by 2 1 over 2. හරි. දැන් මේක improper fraction එක කරගන්න මේ 8 into 5 40 40 plus 5 20 45. So 45 over 8. මේ 2 into 2 4 4 plus 1 5. Now when you have to divide two fractions, what you have to do with it? When you have to divide two fractions, what you have to do is you have to write one fraction as it is, multiplication instead of division, and then the reciprocal of the other fraction. Do the same here. One fraction as it is ලියනවා. Multiplication instead of the division, reciprocal of the other fraction. දැන් බලනවා factors ඉන්නවද කියලා numerator denominator අතර මේ පාට 5 1 40 පාට 5 ඒව 9යි. දෙකට දෙකේව 1යි 8ට දෙකේව 4යි. එතකොට එනවා x කියන්නේ 9 over 4 කියලා. හරි. එතකොට 9 over 4 කියන එක අපිට ඕනනම් improper fraction එකක් නෙමෙයි මේක mixed number එකක් විදිහට ලියන්න පුළුවන්. How many 4s for 9 2 9 into 4 into 2 8 1 remaining. හරි මම කියලා දුන්නනේ කලින්. the whole number part එක 2 numerator එක 1 denominator එක 4. Okay. එහෙනම් අද වැඩ ඉවරයි. හරි. Turn on the chat පුතේ could you understand and මට තේරෙන මේ අද ක්ලාස් එක වලට හොඳට මොකක්ද උනේ අද හොඳයිද මේක තිබ්බ එක හොඳයිද වැඩක් නැද්ද මොකක්ද තත්ත්වය හිතෙන්නේ මොකද්ද ළමයි වලට. And also I'm asking from the new students, what do you feel about our class? What is your impression about our class? What is impression? හරි. This is a timetable, sir. Turn off the chat. Timetable එක පෙන්නන්න. ඊළඟට අපි හම්බෙන්නේ ඊළඟ සැටර්ඩේ. ආයෙ සතියක් ඉන්නේ නැහැ. ඊළඟ සැටර්ඩේ හම්බෙන්නේ. ආයෙ වෙන්ස්ඩේ, සැටර්ඩේ, වෙන්ස්ඩේ, සැටර්ඩේ. හරි. එතකොට සැටර්ඩේ එන්න කලින් ටියුට් එක ගෙදරට ගෙන්න ගන්න. නියු කට්ටිය. හරි. So it is time to wind up the session from here then. We shall see you on Saturday. See you on Saturday.